Du vampire. Oui, du vampire, un petit peu... pardon, mes petits salauds. C'est toi resté si bandant. Juste les gars, j'ai une chance. Qu'est-ce que vous pensez de cette OST? Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez sérieux? Bref, relançons notre petite aventure vampirique avec le docteur Jonathan Reed. Je vais dire Jonathan Crane, c'est ça mon docteur. Hop là. Voilà. On devait dans l'ancienne morgue pour récupérer de quoi nous faire de l'antiseptique. Ah ouais, allez. Parlons un peu aux habitants du Pembroke Hospital.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position at this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Ah, mes yeux féministes, tu vois, c'est incomparable, mec. C'est incomparable. C'est incomparable.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned.
C'est le best. Claire. Après, juste devant l'OST de The Last of Us quand même, ensemble. Le best.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ah.
How long have you been a nurse?
Long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How would you describe the situation?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe.
Ouais.
What if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, Nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Vous lui a parlé un peu, ça fait plaisir. Bon, sortons du Pembroke Hospital. On va voir ce qu'on devrait aller voir à la morgue. God of War. C'est là ce qu'on dit God of War, tu vois, je suis comme le gamer.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Oui, parce que oui, on va croiser l'escale, et là on va bader. Un peu con. Rentre. Oh là là, c'est OST, putain. Je me gratte le dentier, mais non, je me gratte l'oreille. Hop là. Donc vous en faites pas, c'est pas un jeu d'horreur, hein. Ils sont juste derrière.
It's locked, all right. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Ça c'est cool, écoute, c'est une très bonne ambiance. C'est vrai que c'est une très belle ambiance à part ça. L'OST est génial, c'est super cool.
I cannot enter.
C'est juste ouf. Putain.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Balle. Pistolet. Voiture. Meurtre. 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 Bâtard, il m'a fait trop peur. Et là je rigole pas, parce qu'au moment où la station noire, je sais qu'il y avait quelqu'un près de pas loin. Oh le bon, c'était le seul truc qui avait de bon dans ce jeu. Bon, Syndicate c'est un bon jeu, tu vois, je l'aime beaucoup, c'est sympa. Mais honnêtement, le DLC Jack Léventreur c'est un de mes trucs préférés sur ce Syndicate et méchant. 2, méchant, pas le 1, mais 2.
These scales feed from corpses and the husks of animals.
Balle. Pistolet. Pistolet. C'est pas seul, j'en avais vu un autre, j'en avais vu un autre, j'en avais vu un autre, j'en avais vu un autre. C'était pas seul, arrête de mentir, Jamie. Ah, il y en a un juste là-bas. Oh c'est mignon, ça vient sauver son poteau. Oh c'est mignon, ça n'a pas réussi à sauver son poteau. Pardon. Bon. Moi j'allais dire présent, c'est celle qui me stresse. Ah. Panda. D'accord, donc on peut enquêter sur les citoyens apparemment.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean. The chest has been reopened. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
C'est pour ça qu'il connaît aussi bien les deux.
A puncture over the left lung. Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or fisherman. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Ça marche juste aussi.
It's locked.
Il y a un de ces enfoirés dehors. Si je sors. Ça se passe comme ça. Ne stressez pas les enfants, c'est bientôt fini. Tout ce qu'il faut faire, c'est de se calmer now. Par contre, pour ça, je vous que c'est stressant d'entendre des cris, des scales pendant aussi peu de temps. C'est clair que ça fait vraiment bader à part ça. Tiens, maintenant, il y a Call of Duty qui se réveille. Parfait. Plutôt un petit jeu. Ça va falloir faire une petite opération pour pouvoir récupérer ce jeu parce que il n'est pas très pour moi en fait, je crois.
I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
On a les balles. Alors, de l'antiseptique. Voilà. Il faut amener le truc sur modulation. Enflure. Merci. Je vous jure, les gens de nos jours, sérieusement. Plus qu'un respect. Oh, je rigole. Je rigole. Ça fait penser à un jeu, ça fait penser à The Surge. Oh putain. Ouais, je laisse le pet. Ça fait quoi? Ça fait une bouffe? On se fait un pique-nique, monde de petites puputes. Meurs. Tu rejoins ton pote, Charlie? Tiens. Ah, t'as du bol, j'ai plus de balles. Je suis là. Allez, moi je vous laisse les brels, hein. Youp. Bah, y'a que tu dors. Bah, qu'est-ce que tu es en train de dormir? Ou est-ce que tu es en train d'apprécier cette ambiance en silence? Oh, ils sont endormis. Bah écoutez, on va arrêter le live. Hein. Enfin, la petite mission va s'arrêter là. Hein. Pembroke Hospital. On va y aller. Hein. Moi je me suis là, c'est bon.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen.
It's locked, all right.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
International d'un paradoxe.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edward.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what we need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses.
Ça va
He
plutôt
had
du
nothing
passé.
but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks. Maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
On va voir Vampyre qui est juste là. Hein.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, Your Ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. but the questions need weight.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Bon, c'est un petit parce que j'emballais que c'est endormi, hein. Bon, sur ce, merci d'avoir regardé ce bon live de quelques heures, hein. Voilà, c'était pas mal long, c'était sympa, j'ai bien aimé. Moi, sur ce, je vous laisse, je vous dis à la prochaine pour une nouvelle vidéo. Ciao, bye. Plein de petits bisous. Voilà, je vous laisse à la prochaine pour une nouvelle vidéo.